Alrighty, another quick, well, I don't know how quick, life update. Thanks for watching. For the people that are still around hanging out with me. So, anyway, I just want to get into this couple things. Been ultra busy, ultra tiring, but I'm not here to bitch and complain. Just, it's adulthood, it's parenthood. Right off the bat, potty training for my daughter. Just turned 2 in April. She turned 2 years old. 2 years old in April. We started the potty training now based on the experts. You're supposed to go bottomless. Let me know, you guys and gals out there, if you have, I know some of you guys have families, some of you guys don't. Some people would say to wear underwear or diaper, but I think to accelerate the process, I think the concept and the theory from the experts is that when you go bottomless for the child, they get more self-conscious, and then they're able to, you're basically able to train them easier. Whereas if they have underwear, they treat it like a diaper, and they end up having more accidents. The downside to the bottomless is obviously a messy situation, and Bree had a couple accidents for sure. I'll put it this way: she took a crap in our living room. She had eaten. I smelled something really brief, like real fast, and by the time I looked, my wife's like, "Oh my God, look!" And luckily, I mean, hopefully you're not eating dinner or anything right now, but if you are, just come back later. The poo was like a two-piece, and it was intact, so it wasn't like smear. I know this is probably getting too much. Why am I doing this? Anyway, it wasn't a good situation. It was scoopable, and we sprayed it and everything. We did all that. So we've been dealing with that, and she had the peeing is not as bad, but the last couple days she's been having some good milestones, and usually within a week they can knock it out and do very well. And she's been really good with we haven't had any accidents since the last couple days. And although I'm in my parking lot, I'm in my driveway, I'm going to go back inside and see, but she had good progress, and it's been less than a week, so I'm very happy with that. You have to constantly watch them though, because they have accidents. Outside of that, luckily I'm over it now, but while doing the potty training, I was dealing with a really bad sore throat. I always get those, and this is more allergy based. And then on top of that, my wife, a couple weeks ago, as a family, we took my daughter to, I don't know if you call it a petting zoo. I don't know the exact term, but it's basically a feeding, you feed pigs and llamas or alpacas, similar to llamas, because my daughter is in this llama phase. She loves llamas, and llamas are actually pretty cool, and you get to feed them and stuff. It's about 45 minutes away from where we live. We did that a couple weeks ago. The reason why I bring that up is that we think that based on that, when we got home, we didn't change immediately. We didn't really think about it. We didn't wash any bed sheets or anything, or pillows. And I'm not sure if we need to do it, but I think what happened was from the animals. I think maybe we got some fleas, possibly. I don't think it's bed bugs. Based on that, it's fleas. And my wife is very, very prone to getting bit. This happened years ago when we went to Cabo, and ever since that moment, the bugs they love her, and she's getting tagged up everywhere. And we finally, put some traps, some little bombs, or I don't know what you put in, it sprays out, and then you leave the house for a couple of hours. Did all that, and so it's been quite the spectacle. Just ultra busy. And then if you made this far in this video, last I want to quickly talk about, I know this is not a financial channel, but if you heard about AMC, well, you probably may have heard about GameStop, but AMC stock is going through the roof. If you're not into the financials, real briefly, this is basically kind of like the everyday people, the retail people such as us, against the hedge funds, and these hedge funds manipulate the market to their advantage, and these top hedge fund managers get paid in the billions, and they market manipulate by putting out incorrect articles to scare people, to drive prices down. And people had enough on Reddit and Wall Street Bets, and in January there was a short squeeze. And a short squeeze essentially is basically when these companies, these hedge funds, these hedge fund companies, they essentially they bet against the company to go down, and they exploit them. And when the price of the stock goes down, they actually benefit from it. It's very, I mean, I don't like to hate on people for trying to make money, but it's just not, when you manipulate the market by putting out false information and just constantly just extracting all the money from us, it's, to me, it's unethical. But it's time to fight fire with fire. So anyway, in January, GameStop had a short squeeze where it was only like $5-10, and then it skyrocketed to like almost $400 a share within a couple of hours, and it short squeezed. And when that happens, the hedge funds lost billions of dollars because they had to cover that position. They had to cover the price difference per share, and when you do that, they lose money. And so that's what the fight is right now. So I hopped in. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not telling you to get into GameStop or AMC, because this is not based on fundamentals at all. This is not, of course, AMC is not going to be worth, I don't know, 5K per share, 10K, 100K per share, 500K, what they're saying. I don't think it's going to get like that. This has nothing to do with fundamentals and analysis. This has to do with a movement of us trying to stick it to the hedgies. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the financial talk. And I'm up quite a bit. I took a relatively small position. There's people putting in like their life savings and stuff. I definitely would not do that. Do your own due diligence. But it's been pretty exciting to see that we're fighting against the top 1%. Now, I'm not poor by any means, but I'm not way up there, and this movement is for, because a lot of people that are in on this movement do not have much, and I see it in the comment section and on posts and stuff on the internet, and a lot of people have been saying that they've been poor their whole life. I haven't been, but growing up I didn't have that much, and I worked my ass off to get where I am. But this is what it's all about. So we'll see what happens in the long run. I won't go into too much details of my financials, but if something hits big, you're going to see it in the news. Do I think it's too late to get into AMC right now? I think GameStop, it's a little bit expensive per share. It's a couple of hundred already. AMC's right now, at the timing of this video on Friday, it's about hovering around $50 a share. And it had a crazy day where it was 35 and it doubled in one day to 70. So, eventually if it gets too high up, it's going to be too expensive. So, but you definitely can make some profits. I've made some good profits off it already. So that's my time. Enough of the financial talk. That's all that's been going on. Been doing a little bit more personal challenges and stuff just to keep myself motivated. Been a little bit pretty tired, I'll be honest, but just hanging in there. Let me know how you guys and gals are doing in life, and I'll talk to you next video. Bye.